We delayed the update yesterday as Dr. Hinshaw was in court, and I'm glad she's able to join me today.
I'm pleased to be back to provide an update on COVID-19.
Hours before she updated Albertans on concerning numbers of COVID-19, she was in court virtually, answering questions like, why didn't Alberta just put restrictions on those over the age of 65? That's from lawyers arguing public health measures infringed on charter rights. On her fourth day of cross-examination, Dr. Deena Hinshaw sharing that even if society was willing to put restrictions based on age, numbers show the spread of COVID-19 unabated through the under 60 population would still put a significant strain on the healthcare system, pointing out that a third of those 30 to 39 in Alberta have a health condition that puts them at elevated risk. Dr. Hinshaw also had an in-camera, so private, meeting with the judge to answer 3 questions. These questions are meant to help the judge decide whether or not Dr. Hinshaw can answer questions about what restrictions came from her and what came from elected officials. Well, the plaintiff's lawyers, who include 2 Baptist churches and a gym owner, wanted to know if any of Hinshaw's recommendations were ignored by cabinet, the judge reminding this isn't a public inquiry into government action, but a case to see if any rights were infringed, and if so, were these limits to freedoms justified under Section 1 of the Charter. Instead, she will decide at a later date whether to make Dr. Hinshaw's answers to these 3 questions public. Did cabinet ever direct stricter restrictions, ever direct more severe restrictions on a specific group, or ever ignore recommendations to lift public health orders? Government lawyers arguing what's said in cabinet meetings is bound by confidentiality. In Edmonton, Carly Robinson, City News.